Hello, we are Team 4. Our group is comprised of Aspen Rose, Crystal, Jimmy, and Robert. And today we're going to talk to you about the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency's Grand Challenge, also known as DARPA. DARPA has been an integral part of the government's goal for innovation in both military and civil industries through shared research, distributed innovation, and grand challenges. 4 questions will help encapsulate how DARPA has taken steps to push the leading edge of science, technology, and innovation. Without further ado, welcome everyone. First, we must always start with an obligatory quote that must of course be read out loud by the reader. Innovation is the unrelenting drive to break the status quo and develop anew where few have dared to go. Steve Jeffs, marketing and business expert. DARPA explicitly reaches for transformational change instead of incremental advances, but it does not perform its engineering alchemy in isolation. It works with an innovative ecosystem that includes academic, corporate, and governmental partners with a constant focus on the nation's military services, which work with DARPA to create new strategic opportunities and novel tactic options. For decades, this vibrant interlocking ecosystem of diverse collaborations has proven to be a nurturing environment for the intense creativity that DARPA is designed to cultivate. DARPA comprises of approximately 220 governmental employees and 6 technical offices, including nearly 100 program managers who together oversee about 250 research and development programs. Question 1. How is the DoD using AI to improve its operations and save lives? The Department of Defense is responsible for keeping us all safe from enemies of today and tomorrow. The global landscape is constantly changing, with countries like Russia and China making significant investments to modernize their forces. Using AI or artificial intelligence is the only way to stay on top of the future battlefields and maintain our position in powerhouse of national security. A way that the Department of Defense is making AI a central focus was by the creation of the JAIC. The JAIC, which is formerly known as the Joint Artificial Intelligence Center. This branch of the DoD focuses primarily on AI, pushing the envelope in its implementation within the entire department. The JAIC delivers AI capabilities in 2 formats: National Mission Initiatives, or NMIs, and Component Mission Initiatives, or CMIs. CMIs focus on specific problems across the organization, whereas NMIs focus more on broad problems that may possibly arise. NMIs also focus on humanitarian assistance, such as disaster relief. The CIO of the Department of Defense, Dana Diaz, was said that they are committed on making AI impact span from undersea, space, and the cyber world. At the time of the article referenced in 2019, the Department of Defense was collaborating with Cyber Command on a space-based NMI. The DoD, or Department of Defense, is referenced in the text as using experts from various industries to help evolve their level of security. The text states that they use industries such as research and development, government, armed services, and academia, and they all came together to help put on events like DARPA. The Department of Defense looks at speed and agility as one of the key focuses on the artificial intelligence strategy. Question 2. Why would the DoD use an event like the DARPA Grand Challenge to further technological innovation? DARPA has been leading the scientific and engineering community in coordination with government, academia, and industry since 1958. Projects range from the Great Space Race of the 1960s, creation of the modern phased array radars, the first computer mouse, creation of ARPANET leading to the internet, early and modern stealth technology, the Hubble telescope, modern drone RPA aircraft, personal assistant technology leading to things such as the Apple Siri, and advanced robotics through multiple DARPA challenges. This is but just a tiny fraction of the accomplishments of DARPA over the last 60 years. DARPA utilizes a fantastic system of incentives to entice leaders in industry, technology, and academia through a consortium of cost-sharing industry partners to help in funding projects. In addition, DARPA hosts various challenges and events with monetary prizes for success of various projects. A standard project can range as much as $150 million, such as the DARPA Jump project. DARPA's challenge events offer $1 to $2 million prize packages that help subsidize and encourage academia programs and industry leaders in the advancement of specialized initiatives, with the prize money while many different groups invest in creating a multitude of solutions to the challenge. If a single organization creates a product, the product will be a single possible solution from a single group of minds. While the product or solution may be good, it may not be the best possible solution to a problem. By tapping into the brain power of many different and separate innovative organizations, the likelihood of a best solution being found will exponentially increase at no additional cost to DARPA. As an added benefit, even if no single entity is successful, the variety of solutions may result in enough partial solutions that a best solution can be created from the plethora of available partial solutions. The modern military cannot fund the innovative costs within the military budget that is required to compete and surpass world military competitors. Thus, organizations such as DARPA and the use of the grand challenges help to provide leading-edge technology and solutions to exponentially difficult technological challenges. Question 3. Describe how autonomous vehicles could be used by organizations around the world to improve business efficiency and effectiveness. As the world continues to move quickly for a more efficient way to do business, technology has evolved in a way where autonomous vehicles have been possible. Autonomous vehicles are self-driving cars equipped with many different types of equipment, more specifically artificial intelligence, cameras, radar, and sensors, which give the ability to process large amounts of data to make decisions. Businesses that invest in higher levels of autonomy have the potential to reduce risky and dangerous driver behaviors in the workplace, as humans are the leading cause in vehicle fatalities. With that in mind, it is predicted that 90% of vehicles-related fatalities could be reduced in the future if more self-driving cars occupied the roads than humans. In most of the United States, the minimum age to be behind the wheel is 16 years old, not to mention the learning curve in driving varies with each individual. Efficient driving and training takes time, and time is not a luxury business would like to spend more of. A solution that would be viable is to invest in a fleet of autonomous vehicles, thus decrease the need to train individuals on vehicles or equipment, make age requirements obsolete, create safer work environments for employees. This would also solve the lack of drivers and vehicles currently in the industry. As businesses look for ways to be competitive, consumers turn to a myriad of companies offering the best services tailored to their needs. Quick fulfillment and distribution isn't just a benefit to have anymore. It is truly the expectation. With it being an expectation, it has become costly for companies to get products to consumers as quickly as possible. As a result, last mile deliveries on autonomous vehicles would not only cut costs to businesses, it would garner more volume in packages, maintain consistent deliveries, and make for very happy customers. The final question, question 4. Research the internet and determine if DARPA achieved its goal of creating 1/3 of ground military force autonomous or driverless vehicles by 2015. Congress authorized DARPA to offer prize money of $1 million for the first grand challenge to facilitate robotic development, with the ultimate goal of making 1/3 of ground military forces autonomous by 2015. The grand challenge was the first long-distance competition for driverless cars in the world. While DARPA's first grand challenge competition in 2004 was held in the Mojave Desert along a 150-mile route, it was considered by some to be a failure because no team completed the course and the $1 million prize went left unclaimed. A year later, the Grand Challenge was held in the southern Nevada, with 5 teams successfully finishing the 132-mile course. The 2005 race passed through 3 narrow tunnels and negotiated more than 100 sharp left and right turns. By 2007, which was the last year of the competition, 6 teams finished the course. The Urban Challenge took place at the site of the now-closed George Air Force Base. Here, teams were required to build an autonomous vehicle capable of driving in traffic and performing complex maneuvers such as merging, passing, parking, and negotiating intersections. It's not a surprise that there is no specific or definitive information available on the internet about whether or not DARPA achieved its goal. While the military never achieved the vision of autonomous driving vehicles in support of U.S. forces, the results of the competition have led to other industry successes such as Google's Waymo, self-driving technology, and later the Aurora system sponsored by Amazon in 2016. Thank you for your attention and your time. Here is a list of some of the references for where our sources material was obtained.